Body bags where horror lies.
Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer. And to finish up our 1996 theme week, I'll be taking a trip down memory lane from Dusk Till Dawn. So this is I think sometimes fairly commonly made mistake that this is a directed by Rodriguez and Tarantino film, but this is actually just directed by Robert Rodriguez. The screenplay is by Quentin Tarantino, and it's dripping with Tarantino, this movie. And as I have always said, it's many people, I think, it's a film of two halves. It's a film in Texas, and then it's a film in Mexico. And they are totally different. The Texas film is Tarantino. The Mexican film is Robert Rodriguez. And it's very kind of cool. I think this was a big Kickstarter to the coolness of Grindhouse coming back. We know Tarantino was very, very much into Grindhouse, and it's like same with Rodriguez. Obviously, they did the Grindhouse double feature together, and then the many different kind of styles of Grindhouse. Now, obviously, we have the machete movies, we have stuff like Hobo with a Shotgun. There's lots of stuff. There's lots of stuff. This was like one of the real starting that fire for many people of bringing the Grindhouse kind of thing back, and it's kind of like the Grindhouse double bill but squeezed into one film. So you have like kidnappings, but basically you have these two Gecko brothers, and it's Robert Rodriguez, it's Tarantino is the one brother, the kind of weird guy, and then Clooney, he's the alpha brother. And basically Tarantino has broken his other brother out of jail, and they're on this spree. They're trying to get across the border to Mexico, where there's a safe haven for them. And obviously everyone is after them. The police are after them, Texas Rangers are after them, there's all these news people. There's this one bit with a news anchor reporter, and she's like talking about where he's killed, like he's got like, it's like a scoreboard of deaths to the policemen, to the Texas Rangers, to civilians, how many hostages they've got, and she's reading it with gleeful abandonment like it's this kind of scoreboard, like I said. But yeah, at the start you have this cool kind of epicness. It kind of starts out very Tarantino, and then it kind of breaks into grindhouseness, and it's, you have Michael Parks, who's this police officer, is a sheriff, and then you see the kind of the coolness of Clooney, and then the unhingedness of Tarantino, these juxtaposed brothers kind of thing. In this one situation where basically hostages get killed, hostages get taken, sheriffs get killed, people get burnt alive, buildings explode, and it's like an epic start. And yeah, very, very cool. I'm not going to go into all the details. Like they go to like a motel. This is where we meet Harvey Keitel with his daughter, Juliette Lewis. Cast in this is fantastic, by the way. And then something Lou, the brother, he's not a very good actor, to be fair, and he's stuck in scenes with Harvey Keitel and Juliette Lewis. It's like, come on, poor kid. But yeah, it's like you see the awkwardness of Richie, and he does drastic things to the hostage they take. It's a funny scene. It's like, so Clooney goes to get some burgers and stuff like that, and he goes back in, and he's got a burger for himself, burger for his brother, and he's got this other burger. He's looking at it. It's like, where's the hostage? Hostage isn't in the room. And Tarantino's eating his burger. So she's in there. She's fine. Clooney goes in, and she's been slaughtered. And it's great kind of scene, like how between the two. Like all the power is obviously with Clooney in this one. Tarantino's his fuck up character. Yeah, the casting's good, actually. It works really well. And yeah, so basically they've got to try and get across the border, which they managed to do, and they have to meet at the titty twister. which is this seedy all-night bar where you have Danny Trejo, who's the barman, and the people in there. You got drinking Fred Williamson. You've got oh my god, the name is just dropping right out of my head. Fred Williamson, who does all the, oh my god, he's in Dawn of the Dead. He does all of the makeup and stuff. Tom Savini, how could I forget Tom Savini? Tom Savini's in there. You got one of Cheech and Chong, Cheech Marin, is it? One of the Cheech and Chong guys is in this as well. And it's just, the cast is crazy. Salma Hayek's in this, stunning in this film. And she shows herself to be a vampire and attacks Tarantino, Richie's character. And then it just still goes to shit. You've got this siege mentality. So you've got Clooney, you've got Juliette Lewis, you've got the brother, you've got Fred Williamson, you've got Tom Savini, and they're all battling these crazy vampires. And that's just the second half of the film. It just turns nuts. And it's just crazy. And it's all about battle at the end for exploding like vampires, blood, guts everywhere, and it's just nuts. It's just nuts, and it's so cool. Like I said, this was such a Kickstarter for that new Grindhouse kind of reinvention. It's just the rejuvenation of it, the Kickstarter, the Firestarter of the Grindhouse, the exploitation kind of thing. And like I said, we got many films from it afterwards, and it's such a cool film. It's one of my favourite films of the 90s. I know 90s gets bashed, but when you look into it, yeah, the depth is not there, but there's still some very good heavy hitters there. And I think this is my probably number one, number two favourite of 1996. I know there's Screamers out there, the Frighteners is out there, Dusk Till Dawn. There's some very high top level hitters for 1996, and this is a fantastic film. If you've not seen this, I highly recommend it. Yeah, even if it's just for the pussy monologue from Cheech Marin in the film. It's fantastic. There's so much funniness in this, and it's just such a fun ride, and it holds up today because of the style of how it's filmed and what it is. It holds up fantastically. Yeah, it does great. I highly recommend this if you've not seen it. If you've seen it, watch it again soon. You will have a lot of fun. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.